This is section 4.7 part 4, and we're going to look at writing a quadratic function in vertex form. So a quick reminder of what vertex form is. We learned this when we were graphing quadratics. The vertex form is y equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k, where the vertex was h comma k. So you can see what we've done is we're starting in standard form. Alright, so we're going to go from standard form, which is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to complete the square again, but it's going to look slightly different. Right? We're not going to bring the c over to this side. What we're going to do is we're going to go from this form, and we're going to have y. We're going to leave a gap. We're going to put parentheses around ax squared plus bx, because just as we were completing the square previously, we want to isolate these two pieces of information from this c, so we can add our new c, b over 2 squared, to it. So by putting parentheses around ax squared plus bx, alright, we've isolated that term from the current c. And what we're going to do is now we're going to add our new c, which is b over 2 squared. And remember, what we do to one side of the equation, we have to do to the other side to balance it. And by doing this, it's the first step of transforming the standard form into vertex form. So that's what we're going to do. So currently we're at this spot right here. We've got our ax squared bx plus c. Alright, so the next step is I'm going to put a little space. I'm going to isolate the x squared and the bx with a little space from the c, which was 22. And we're going to create our new c by adding b over 2 squared in both spots. So our b is negative 10. So we're going to add negative 10 over 2 squared, and we're going to add negative 10 over 2 squared here. So negative 10 over 2, so we've got, that's going to give us negative 5 squared. And we've got x squared minus 10x plus negative 5 squared plus 22. So now we're going to complete the square here, right? Let's simplify this. So we've got y plus 25 equals, and remember, just as we did before, we've got x, because we have a minus, it's going to be a minus 5. We don't need to square this and get 25, because whatever this number is transfers down here, just as it did in the previous couple problems we did in part 3 of section 4.7. Then we have plus 22, and it's looking more and more like vertex form. Remember, vertex form is a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. Right, so the last thing I want to do is bring over my 25, and I have y equals x minus 5 squared plus negative 3, or we can simply say minus 3. Alright, so here we have our vertex form, and let's identify what our vertex is. And our vertex is going to be 5 comma negative 3. Remember, whatever number's in the h spot is opposite in the vertex form. Since we have negative 5, it becomes positive. The k stays the same, negative 3, negative 3. And there's our answer. Let's try one more. Alright, where we have y equals x squared minus 8x plus 17. So we've got y, leave a little space, equals parentheses x squared minus 8x. I'll leave another little space, close parentheses to isolate our ax squared plus bx, and we're going to add 17 to the other side. So we're going to add the opposite of b, or not opposite of b, we're going to add b over 2. So negative 8 over 2 squared. Negative 8 over 2 squared, so that's b over 2 squared, to both sides. So we've got y plus negative 4 squared equals x squared minus 8x plus negative 4 squared plus 17. Negative 4 squared is going to give us 16. X minus 4 squared, this negative 4 just transfers down into here. So plus 17. Subtract 16 from both sides. And we have y equals x minus 4 squared plus 1. And our vertex is 4, 1. Opposite of h, k stays the same. And there's our answer. All right, that's part 4.